Hello everybody and welcome back to Assetto Corsa. It's been super long since I've been in this game. I think honestly the last time I played this game was 2015. So it's been about 3 years, coming up on 4 years now. It's been a very long time. This game has updated quite a bit and it has a lot of DLCs. I think it's actually officially released now. Unlike the last time I played, it was like still early access. So yeah, I decided to give it a shot. I was going to play Project Cars 2 because I've really been wanting to play a racing simulator. And I thought of this game. I was like, what happened to that game? So I checked in on it. I did just buy the Japanese car pack, Japanese Dream Pack or something like that. And I got this car, the beautiful Nissan Skyline GTR R34. Amazing. And we're at my favorite track of all time, the Nurburgring Nordschleife. And of course, I had to do it. If you know me, then you know that I cannot do a racing game and not do the Nurburgring. Like, it's just what I do. If you've been around my channel long enough, you know I do it all the time. I decided to do it in this game just because, one, it's my favorite track of all time, and two, it's been a very long time, and I can imagine they've probably updated it quite a bit. I've played a little bit just to make sure that my wheel and everything was all set up properly. It seems to be working pretty decently. And we are going to give it a shot. So we are currently doing a time attack. We have 30 minutes. As I do this intro, you can see the time remaining right up here is ticking down. So we have 27 minutes to actually do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to give it a shot. We are going to try to take this Skyline GTR R34 across the Nurburgring and not wreck it, and try to lay down a pretty decent lap time. And there's this whole scoring point system that I'm not really sure what that does. All I know is you get negative points for like spinning out and hitting the walls and stuff like that. So we're going to try not to do that. It'll probably happen anyway, but we're going to try not to. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the car. We are good to go. Let's make sure we don't have that on the screen. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and get going. So as you can see, we have, this car sounds absolutely freaking amazing, by the way. As you can tell, it's also very loud in my ears, so I might sound like I'm yelling. I'll fix it in editing, it won't be too loud for you. It's just very loud for me. Also, I am driving with a manual transmission, so I am using a clutch and shifter and all that. And I'm gonna hit the wall immediately. All right. Come on, brakes. Where are you at now? All right, let's give this one quick restart here. Just because that was bad. That was not good. That was not great at all. Let's just go ahead and get rid of this menu. Every time I try to make sure the mouse isn't on the screen, it wants to bring up that menu. Okay, give it another shot. Let's go back out there. We're not gonna do many restarts, but come on. That was pretty bad right off the bat. So we're going to take it a little easy. We're going to let the car get warmed up. I'm not going too crazy right now. I'm going to kind of take it a little bit easy so we can kind of let the car get warmed up, tires get warmed up, brakes get warmed up, all that. Yeah, the one thing I really like about this Nurburgring compared to other games... Really? Compared to other games Nurburgring, I really just hit the wall again in that same spot. These brakes, man. I gotta put a lot of heat in these brakes because they're terrible. Either that or my brake pedal is just nothing because you really gotta stomp on these things. I'll try to remember that. It's probably not gonna end well. Let's floor it. Oh, it sounds so good. I'm still going to try to take it a little easy in the beginning, just letting the car warm up. But in the bottom left corner, I left some information up for you. So that way you could keep along with kind of what I'm doing. Like I said, I am driving a actual 8 shifter with the clutch. So you can see my pedals there. You'll be able to see when I'm clutching, braking, all that stuff. Also gear and miles per hour. Also, I do have all the assists off. No ABS, no traction control, no stability control. All of that's off. No track map or anything, just going off memory. Because like I said, this is my favorite course. And I play it in most every game that I can. So I'd like to think that I know it by now. A little bit, at least. And then also in the bottom left corner, oh, so you get points for hitting checkpoints. Okay. Well, hopefully we can chip away at that negative that we have there. That was a bad shift. Trying to go from 4th into 5th, I went 4th into 3rd. I haven't raced with this new shifter that I have very much, so that was a bad shift. I'm trying not to blow the engine up. All the mechanical damage and everything like that's on, fuel consumption's on, tire wear. I made it as realistic as possible. It is optimum track times, temperature, and all that stuff. So we're gonna see what kind of lap we can give ourselves. We're still in the out lap. We started from a dead stop, so we're not gonna get the best lap time right off the bat. But we're gonna just get the car warmed up and used to it. Shake off the cobwebs from my racing abilities, because it has been a while. Relearn this track. The one thing I really like about this Nurburgring compared to other games that I was trying to say earlier when I hit the wall was they got all the graffiti, all of it, everywhere. There's just graffiti everywhere. It is amazing. God, I just have to stop talking and just listen to this car. It sounds so good. God, it has like those exhausts like burbles too. This is the fast section here. So the speedometer is in kilometers, obviously. And the speed under the gear is in miles per hour. So that way hopefully everybody knows what speed we're doing. This is the fast section. This is the flat out section. And the scary section, if you don't trust your car. I am still taking it easy. Still not going all the way out. Just trying to get used to the car. I went about 4 corners before I started recording. I just made sure my wheel was set up, so I am very rusty. I don't know this car at all. Don't know how it feels, don't know how it handles. Figured we could learn that together. I really do like this game. Like, they have made some improvements on it since the last time I played it. Here we go. This corner, I've never been a fan of it because it bottoms out all the cars. The sounds are really good in this game. Those seem very improved. I used to play this all the time, like 3 years ago. I really, really enjoyed this game a while back, and I still do. Like, they have made a lot of improvements. There's a ton of DLC out for it now. But I just really wanted to hop in a car and do some racing, or some driving. And I didn't feel confident enough with my abilities to be around AI right now. So I decided to do a time attack and see if we can put a good lap time down, considering it has been a while. Man, I also haven't raced in Assetto Corsa since I got my new racing setup. Last time I did this, I was on a G27. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Yep, I knew it. I knew that was gonna be bad. I felt the back end going out and it just kept going. It was just understeering right off. God, this car still sounds so good. I don't think we've gotten any actual damage. I think we're all getting surface damage, so that's not the worst thing. I am destroying this beautiful car, which isn't great. God, it sounds so good. Woo-hoo-hoo. Man, you really gotta wheel this thing. It likes to get loose on you every once in a while. It screams. It does not mind revving at all. We're just gonna rev it all the way out. God, the pops and the little burbles just sounds so good. Oh, I can't get over it. It just sounds amazing. Ah, there's something about driving an actual manual too that just feels so good. Flappy pedals are cool and easy, but actually having to shift and reach down, there's just something about it. I love it in real life, I love it in games. Let's see how fast we can get this thing going. We're on the front stretch here. Just maxed out the speedometer. 130 miles an hour. Speedometer is just going to go all the way around to 0. Absolutely maxed out. 140. Man, we are flying. 146. We're going uphill now. 47. Still climbing. Gonna keep it full throttle. Keep it full throttle. 150. Start getting in the brakes here. Got some corners coming up. Oh, man, this car handles really nicely, actually. All right, there's the start finish where we just passed. We're all the way back around. That was one lap. We're gonna go again. See if we can give ourselves a good lap time here. This section can get tricky. Especially right here. You enter it way too fast, like I have been doing. Keep the RPMs low through here so we don't spin. It's very uneven. Got that really sharp over right turn here. Gotta keep going, keep going. There we go. Spin it back around, full throttle. So our first lap time was 9 minutes, 18 seconds. Not great at all. We're gonna try to see if we can get a sub 8 minute. I'm gonna push it a little harder this time. We're gonna see if we can do that. God, this car just sounds so good. I just want to keep driving it forever. Oh, God, this thing is great. Oop, 6th gear. We want 4th. Don't want to push it too much. We want to keep it smooth, keep it on the track, not wreck the car. It's very planted. We're not having any assist on. It doesn't really, it gets a little squirrely every now and then, but I've had to wheel cars a lot more than I did this one. Ah, it just sounds so good. Whew, God. There we go, hit another checkpoint. 0.9 seconds faster than we did the first time. I assume that's what that means. We overdrove this corner last time. Don't want to do that again. It just feels so good in your hands. Like it's so nimble. Let's lock the wheels up there. Yeah, it just feels so nimble. It wants to corner. Just feels so good. Locked him up again. Getting in the brakes a little too hard. Got that really sharp right turn coming up. It was right here. Or I'm sorry, sharp left. It's not a right. It's a left turn. Woo! Wanted to kind of come out on me there. Coming in way too fast in that corner. I was starting to give a little panic there. I know I'm not talking much just because one, the sound of this engine is just too amazing to talk over, and two, I'm trying to really focus. But I really do enjoy this game. Really glad I decided to download it again. And if you guys have been around on my channel for years, then you would remember me playing this. And sometime in the middle of 2015, I think was the last time. And I'm really glad that I can install it and pick it back up. Fast section all out right here. I don't know if we're gonna get a sub 8 minute, just because, I mean, this car is quick, but I don't know if it's that quick. It's a stock GTR. A lot of people think stock GTRs have like crazy, insane horsepower. They are fast, but I think there's something like 225 horsepower or something like that from the factory. They're not like absurdly insane by default. They're quick. I think like the oh, they might be a little bit more. Maybe I think they were like 120. Oh no. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Looks like it's still just surface damage. I hit that rumble strip. It just upset the whole side of the car. It really launched that left side all the way up in the air. I realized I was coming in too quick. I was trying to get it slowed down and just didn't seem very happy with me. Got very, very upset. If we can, we might do another lap. See if we can get ourselves an actual valid lap time, stay on the track. Gosh, this thing just feels so good. Like I just want to stay in the gas the whole time. Accidentally just hit both brake and throttle there. That was bad. I am just driving in Converse. It's not the greatest shoes. I mean, they're nice and flat, which you can feel everything. I need to get some actual, like, racing shoes. I've been wanting to get some actual racing shoes for a while. For, like, simulator use, but also for actually just driving use. Okay. We're doing good. We're on the backstretch now. I mean, we hit a wall, which wasn't great. Oh, understeer. Oh, man, this car just pushes sometimes. Sometimes it just doesn't want to grip down. It wants to push on you. Rumble strip. Sometimes I forget how low this car actually is. I gotta remember I can't ride them rumble strips like you can in some other cars. Usually you get away with it. Not in this car. Almost getting to the flat out section again. Oh, too fast. Buck. Oh, not good. We just fucked a suspension component on that one. Got a lot of negative points. See how the car feels? Feels okay. Going in a straight line. Doesn't feel like anything's loose or damaged. I was completely off the wheel at that point. It was still driving dead straight. So I think after this lap, we might bring it into the pits. Get it serviced. God, it just sounds so good. I'm gonna change views here. Yeah, we're looking a little damaged. It's not looking great. I think it's seen better days. We could also do this view if we wanted, which is actually really cool. But I like seeing the hands and the wheel. Yeah, so I think we're gonna need to get a little bit of repairs. It's still feeling like it's handling great, but we're not gonna get that sub 8-minute lap. We're not even gonna get a sub 9-minute lap, I don't think. So we're just gonna enter the pits coming up here. Oh, no, 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 no. Real bad, real bad, real bad. Hang on to it, hang on to it, hang on to it, hang on to it, hang on to it. We're good. We're all right. We're all right. Come on. Oh. What happened? Oh, no. I think it finished on us. I think it was like, you're done. That's it. That's all you get. I reversed on the track and it was like, that's it. Oh, man. Well, I am not going to end this episode here. As much as it wants me to, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go back out there and we're going to turn a clean lap without hitting the walls or anything. All right, we're back in the car. And we're ready to go again. You guys ready to do it again? All right, everything's completely reset. Car is fixed. It is cold again. So we're gonna have to be a little bit careful. Trying to get my mouse off the screen without bringing up this freaking menu. There we go. Gotta do it like 3 or 4 times. All right, I don't think we're gonna be able to get a sub 8-minute lap in this car. I don't know if this car is actually capable of doing a sub 8-minute. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna, one, go for a clean lap, which we're trying to do right now. And we're gonna go for a sub 9-minute if we can. So clean lap, only positive points. And we'll see if we can get that done. Remember, stay off rumble strips. Stay off rumble strips. We can do it. We can do it. This thing just sounds so freaking good, it's insane. Alright, I'm gonna go a little bit, I'm gonna try to manage myself a little here. I'm gonna go a little bit all out, a little bit conservative at the same time. Because I don't want to mess up. I want to get that clean lap, but I also want to do a sub 9-minute. So we're gonna have to do a little of both. We're gonna have to go fast and conservative. Conservatively fast, which is gonna be a little tricky. God, this car just feels so good in the power. In power, in turns, it does it. Woo! Man. Oh, I love it. I really, really miss doing games like this. I really do. That's why I was just itching to play Project Cars 2. I was kind of just itching to play some sort of like racing simulator, to be honest. And I remembered this game, decided to jump in and play it, and I don't regret it. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Slow it down. Downshift, almost went off the track a little bit there. Really, really got to stay away from rumble strips. They are not your friend. This is the only section that I get a little confused on. But I know it's a left and right. Because I know that sharp right turn's coming up. Or I'm sorry, that sharp left. Why do I always keep calling it a right? It's not, because there's right turns before it. So there we go. We got a little straight here. Hard in the brakes. Hard in the brakes. Downshift a second. Left turn here. Got a right turn. Get some speed before we got to hit the brakes and make the left over the bridge. Left over the bridge. Uphill climb to the right. A little bit of a fast section here. Brake, brake, brake. Harden the brakes, harden the brakes. Ooh. Started to get a little squirrely on me. Fast section, full out, all out section. We can go all out to that corner where I messed up hitting that rumble strip. It's a little bit weird too, driving right-hand drive also. That has been throwing me off a little bit. But if you don't think about it, you kind of just do it. It has affected me a little bit with hitting rumble strips though. Just because I'm so used to being on the other side of the car. The fourth gear corner here, that's the rumble strip that messed me up last time. We did good. We can stay on the throttle here. All the way up and over. If I trusted this car enough, I would go all out there. I probably could easily. Gotta go hard on the brakes. Start the downshift for the second gear right. And then we got the famous left. Which again, I'm never really a fan of this left. It's like the world's bumpiest left turn in a bowl sideways. I get it, it's famous, it's cool. Does it throw your car around like crazy? It really will. Okay, a little bit of a fast section here before we gotta slow down. Go up the hill to the left here. And then we got a right turn and another right turn after that. And then this is where I consider this to start the backstretch. After this right turn, now I consider myself on the backstretch of the track. I don't know if it actually is, it's just how I think about it in my head. This section is a little tricky and can deceive you easily, like this downhill right. Gotta be careful with some of these turns. Stay off them rumble strips. This is the corner I hit on the wall last time. Alright, we're holding it together. I always stay in third gear through here. Sometimes you hit some low RPMs, sometimes you hit some high ones, but I've learned shifting through here is just not good. Almost overdrove it, forgot that that one kind of sweeped in at the end there. Luckily managed to get her slowed down. This one cuts across a little bit. Ultimate life goal that I want to do at the top of my bucket list. Drive the Nurburgring in real life. Absolutely would die if I could do that. It's at the top of my bucket list. Always has been, always will be until I do it. This track, I've literally, every single game that comes out, I see if it has every racing game that I want to play, every racing simulator I want to play. I see if it has the Nurburgring. If it does, that's where I learn how to drive the cars. That's where I learn the physics of the game, is right there on the Nurburgring. Every game's a little bit different with it. All games kind of handle, like, physics are different and all that, and they mock up the Nurburgring a little bit different. It's still the same basic layout, but for me, it's a good test bed to learn what the game is like. And, yeah, I love it. I absolutely want to drive the Nurburgring at some point. That was a terrible shift. I'm going to take a drink while we're doing 130 miles an hour. Okay. We're good. We are good. So, we gotta get ourselves slowed down. We're not gonna get that sub 9 minute, not on this lap. We're gonna do one more lap. I know I keep saying that, but we're gonna do it. This video is gonna be a little longer than I expected, but I'm okay with that. Rumble strip trying to mess me up. Start getting in the brakes now. Seems early, but these corners start coming up quick. And then this corner here is a second gear corner. Right into the pits. Jesus, that sucked. I know I'm increasing my speed, I'm trying. Alright, another lap. I gotta move and start on this one. I'm glad I wrecked right at the end and not right at the beginning, because that would have ruined my lap immediately. So, at least there's a positive there. My wheel was getting a little loose. I felt it on my racing sim setup wheel was getting loose, and I was like, I felt it starting to go on me. I had to reach down and tighten it again. Alright, I don't know if we're gonna get a sub 9 minute, but we didn't get a clean lap on that last one. We're gonna give that a shot this time. I just can't stop. I can't stop driving this car on this track. I love it. I don't even know if anybody's watching anymore. And you know what? If nobody watches this, that's totally fine with me. I love this. I could do this all day. And honestly, after this recording, and after I get this video edited, and I finish my work for the day, that's what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. This is where you can catch me. Catch me in Assetto Corsa, driving a GTR on the Nurburgring. Driving anything on the Nurburgring, to be honest. Oh, it's just so addicting. So much concentration, but it's like good focus. Great focus. Whoa, man, I got super squirrely coming out of that. The whole thing started to go left, right. It was getting very squirrely. I was like harding the brakes, locking them up. I was entering that way too fast. I'm glad I was able to regain myself there. That could have been bad. Alright, a little bit slower on that one. We gotta pick up the pace. We're gonna have to pick up the pace a little bit from the last time we went around. Stay off that, stay off that. We gotta exit corners quicker is our problem. We're going a little too easy coming out of some of these corners. Alright, we got the sharp left coming up here. I always slow down a little bit more than you need to for this corner just because it's so tricky. Such a tricky, deceiving corner. You could wreck yourself so easily going in there thinking that everything's normal like every other time, but it won't be. Get off that. Starting to push the car to its limits here. Or over push it is what we're doing. Oh my god, this is just so good. Oh my god, I'm loving this. Absolutely loving it. Alright. Fast section, let's do it. I love when it starts to get a little squirrely. It's just, it feels so put together. It's so easy to save. You give the wheel a little yank to the opposite direction, straightens the car up, grips, stops going sideways. Feels really good. A very, very balanced car. Feels really nice. I tried to do the Supra before this one, the Toyota Supra, because that's part of this pack as well. And that thing wasn't so balanced. It felt good, but man, did it get squirrely at points. All right, remember last time we could go full throttle around this corner. We're gonna do it. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. Let's do it. I lifted a little. I got scared. I lifted a little. Don't lock them up. Should have downshifted, didn't. Downshifted in this turn, which is an absolutely horrific idea. Second faster on that one. We're doing good. Doing good here. I know I'm not talking much. I do apologize. I hope you can understand. This does take a little bit of concentration, but I hope you are enjoying watching this as much as I'm enjoying doing it. And if you have Assetto Corsa, I would like you to give this a shot because you're gonna enjoy it as much as I am, guaranteed. It's a lot of fun. Nurburgring, any car is great time. Nurburgring GTR, best time. God, these engine sounds are so good. Get off this. Give that wheel a little shake. Tell the car, no, no, no. Like right here. No, no, no. This one catches up on ya. Almost messed up on that one last time. Did a little bit better this time. Still not great. Really pushing it. Really pushing it through this section. I went a little slow last time. We're not going slow this time. This car just sounds so good every time, like, so rewarding to drive. It just feels so good. All right, let's do it. Let's get to the finish line. We're at 8 minutes. We might get a sub 9 minute on this one. As long as we don't have any mishaps right at the end. I am gonna take another drink. Great, we have 60 seconds to complete this as well. All right. 145 miles an hour. Keep an eye on the left. It's right here. Start getting the brakes. Really rev this car out. It doesn't mind it at all. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Slow it down more, because last time we overdid it. Get the fuck. Overdrove it on that last corner. Technically made our lap time invalid. But we're 2.9 seconds quicker to that. And we finished with a 8:53. Oh my God. Oh, all right. Let's go ahead and just stop this right here. Let's just give me a minute to breathe. Okay. Let's go ahead and just watch the replay while I talk a little bit about everything going on. Oh my god, okay. Well, I had a lot of fun with this. Wow, this video turned out to be a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed doing it. I know I don't talk very much when I do games like this. Obviously, there's a reason why. I'm a little preoccupied with paying attention. This car looks absolutely amazing. I'm really glad I jumped back into Assetto Corsa. It is such a good game. It was a good game 3 years ago. There wasn't any issues with it. I just stopped playing it. And I kind of picked up Project Cars 2 when that came out, and have been playing that. I'm glad that I'm back in this game, though. It's really good. The physics feel good. The graphics look good. I prefer this Nurburgring, I think, over any others, just because not only does it have the elevation changes, that looked amazing. It has the elevation changes. It also has all the graffiti. It has like the foliage and all that stuff. So I really like it. It was really good. I'm definitely gonna do more Assetto Corsa. I know that they did mods 3 years ago. I'm assuming there's still mods. I haven't really looked into it, but I can definitely look into it again if you guys are interested in watching this with mods, if I can still do that. If not, there's a ton of DLC I can get. There's a lot of new tracks and cars and stuff like that I can do. So I don't have a problem checking out anything in this game if you guys are interested in watching it. I really enjoyed myself. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you would like to see more Assetto Corsa, remember to hit the like button. It really does help me out and lets me know you want to see more. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.